Hello?
Hi.
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 At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, we grew up undeniably.
And look, our hair is thinning.
Our past caught up with us at last. It was a very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice beginning.
25th annual.
25th annual Putnam County Spelling
What's going on, Chip? Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Hello,
Technical difficulties.
everybody. What'd you say?
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Okay. Hello, everyone. We're so glad you're here, and we are so excited to chat with you tonight and have a little fun. If you are watching the review or I don't know, what do you call it? The streaming review after the fact, after we're done, that's okay too. We hope you'll watch it because it's going to be super fun tonight. But we wanted to share with you how much fun we are having and hopefully encourage you to come to the show because it is a hoot. I'm Pam Raposa. I'm the director of Theater 444. Welcome. If you haven't been with us before, you're in for a treat. And I want to introduce, yes, Kevin, here they are. I want to introduce to our cast of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. And the show is coming up pretty quickly now, May 19th through 22nd. We are at the Waterloo Library in the Fatzinger Hall upstairs. It's beautiful. It is now air conditioned.
Woo!
So it's going to be a super fun time. But I want to tell you who's here. Their screen names are all their character names. But we've got. Why don't you guys just wave when I say Dan Papperman and Patrick Segley and Greg and Jenny
Hi.
and Mariah and Marilla. I'm looking at the order they are on my screen. And Laura Feligno and Joseph Gonzalez. There you go. All right. These guys have been working super hard. We're missing RJ Raposa. He's sick tonight, so we're waving to RJ. We hope you're feeling better tomorrow. But we have been having a little bit of fun, and we hope that you're going to come to the show. You guys chime in if you want.
That was my dog chiming in.
That was not. I made take Sophie in the other room.
Yes, sorry.
Yes, Aaron Isaacs, air conditioned. Yes.
That will still be sweaty. I feel like it might still be sweaty. Just kidding.
So way back, let me tell you a little tale. Way back in March of 2020, we had our first read-through for this show. We cast the show. We were excited to start. We had a read-through. And that evening was the last time we saw each other for a long time because the next day we shut down and we had quarantine. And the show got put on hold. And we thought at that time, I think we thought it was going to be a couple weeks or something. And it ended up being, here we are 2 years later. Isn't that insane?
That is
We're finally going to
bonkers.
do it.
We're doing it.
We are super excited because we've been waiting for a long time. These scripts have been riding around in my car for 2 years. Yeah. So So that's what's happening right now, and we're super excited about it. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves and who they are in the world, in the real world. And then in a while, they're going to play a little bit as their characters so you can kind of see what their characters are like. So who wants to start? Who wants to go first?
I'll start.
You, Laura.
Hello, I'm Laura Foligno, but I'm playing Rona Lisa Peretti, who some might argue is basically the same person.
I hadn't thought of that.
Similar traits, a little extra. Yeah, but I'm super excited to reprise this role. I played her way back in 2011. Was that when we did it? A long time ago. And it was a blast then, and I was super excited to get to dive in again, and happy to play with all of these wonderful people, and hope you come see the show.
What do you do in real life, Laura?
Real life, I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
I teach 11th and I teach 11th and 12th grade English in Romulus Central School. So that's
Woohoo.
real life.
Woohoo!
And the other adult in the show is
There's another adult in the show.
Oh, me? Oh, right. Hi, everyone. My name is Pat Fegley. I live in Clifton Springs, and I'll be playing the role of Vice Principal Doug Panch, who in the show reads all of the words and definitions for the spelling bee, and sometimes has a bit of a crisis while doing that. And I was in that production 11 years ago as well. I'm playing a different role this time, which I'm really excited about. And I am super excited to once again be sharing the stage with my lovely wife, my real life wife.
what a good transition.
What a great transition.
That's me. I am Mariah Earnhout Fegley, married to Pat Fegley. In the show, I am playing a child. I am Logan Schwartzengrubener. And I am reprising this same role that I played 11 years ago. And this is one of my favorite groups of people. So it's super exciting to be able to be back on stage with all you guys.
Yeah. Kevin says he can't wait to be with this bunch of crazies again.
We are a bunch of crazies.
Honestly,
I mean, older, maybe
Kevin,
wider,
we
but
cannot wait for you to be back too.
Yes, Kevin, come.
Yay! Love Kevin.
Go ahead, Marilla.
All right, I am Marilla Gonzalez, and I live in Geneva, New York. I am playing Marcy Park, who is a little bit of a know-it-all, good at everything, one-upper kind of kid at the Bee. And
so basically you.
Yeah, basically me, like kind of copying Laura here. Some would say it's me. But I am excited to be in this. When we did it in 2011, I was 17 and I was the stage manager watching this happen from backstage. And so I'm really excited to be able to be on the stage side of things and be a part of the fun. And in real life, I run my shop, Marilla's Mindful Supplies, on Exchange Street in Geneva. Oh, yeah, and I'm married to, this one. I'm married to Chip Tolentino over there. Who's that?
I guess there's a segue. Hi, everybody. My name is Joe Gonzalez. For real life work, I make hard cider up at Rootstock Cider and Spirits. I wasn't a part of the show the last time this was done. So kind of a new face among this crowd. I've done shows with everybody here, as far as I know. Yeah, everybody here. And really excited to do this one. This has been a little bit of a change of pace, and it's fun to play Chip Tolentino, who is a Boy Scout. He likes baseball. I think there's a little bit of a theme of almost typecasting going on here, because I definitely see myself in this character a wee bit.
I don't
He
know if I
likes
like
to
where
win.
this is
He
going.
doesn't like to lose. So I know that feeling. But yeah, so I'm excited to be a part of this cast.
Joe,
Come
we
see
have
the
a
show.
little clip of you singing at rehearsal.
Oh boy.
Hi,
Hello?
Not that one.
Not that one.
ruining my life, it's ruining my world, it's ruining my ruining my life. My life. And also brings its own peculiar rejection, which is why I'm selling this PTA confection. It will ruin your complexion. Oh, 'cause of my unfortunate erection. Oh God!
Wow.
We all
So if
weren't
you want to
allowed
see
to
the
be
whole
in the
thing,
room when he was rehearsing. Did you
you have
notice
to come to
that?
the show.
By
The
contrast,
whole thing, huh?
Spoiler.
we had to leave.
That's
That
a
was a major
spoiler.
spoiler.
Yeah. I
I
was
do
gonna
want to
cut out.
mention that we've been bringing our 9-year-old daughter to several rehearsals, and she has been repeating a lot of song lyrics. Not that one yet, but I am just waiting for the questions. to start. Thank you, Theater 444, for facilitating sex education conversations in our home.
That's right.
Puberty.
We've been doing that since day one.
Yeah, doing the good work.
Honestly.
How about Jenny?
Hi, I'm Jenny Gibson, and I live in Canisius, New York. And I am super excited also to be reprising this show as Olive Ostrovsky. When we did this show in 2011, it was my first ever musical, and I had just moved to the Finger Lakes. And it was where I met so many of my people, and it's such a wonderful memory for me. And revisiting it is just so fun, and I couldn't be happier to play with these people all the time. Can't wait.
We lost you, Greg.
I logged myself out,
I
which
fell.
is a great
I fell.
segue to share that I'm the character who is not that smart. But really, Canandaigua is where I currently am, and I'm in grad school right now to be a school librarian, and I love spelling bee, and I do it whenever someone lets me be part of it. So
Renee says this is a top-notch cast. You aren't kidding.
You're a top-notch person, Renee.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a top-notch cast. So a lot of them are reprising roles, and some of them have switched roles, but they've done this show before, and oh my goodness, they are so much fun to watch. Some of you may be wondering about COVID. And so I'm going to just kind of be a downer for a second and talk about COVID. But here are our COVID. Our COVID policy did get updated because things have changed since 2020. And you can find this on our website. But essentially what it boils down to is we want you to wear a mask. If you've been vaccinated, you can show us that at the door. We're happy to let you come in without a mask on. But if you have not been vaccinated or you don't have your vaccination with you, please make sure you wear a mask to the theater, okay? That being said, we have one more person we haven't talked to. Dan.
I am Dan Papperman. I live in Geneva, New York. I am currently moving into a new job, which is exciting, at a winery, from getting away from human services world. So a lot of transition, fun stuff, including the transition of cast roles. Because when we did the show before, I played Chip Tolentino, and this time I'll be William Barfay, which has been a lot of fun getting into this role too. And I had to learn the whole second act now. So it's been kind of interesting to say, oh, that's right, there's more show.
Stop spoiling.
Spoiler.
Hey, I did stuff in the second act last time too.
Tell people who the winner of this bee is.
Not a word.
There's a great little thing that happens during this show, though, is we allow some people that come to the show to be in the spelling bee with us. So if you are interested in that, when you come to the bee, there'll be a place where you can sign up to be part of the bee, and you might get selected to be on stage with us.
It's like The Price is Right, except better.
It's so much fun.
Because you get to hang out with us. So
That's right.
And anyone who does it should really try to win. Keep us on our toes.
Right.
That's
And
right.
You never know what'll happen.
And okay, let's talk about spelling, y'all.
Let's do it.
Dan, spell antihistamine.
dang it, I knew you were going to say that. Just because I messed it up at rehearsal today and yesterday.
Give it a whirl, Dan. Give it a whirl.
Let's see. ANTIH. Wait, hang on. This is a spoiler if I get this right or not. So I can't do it. There we go.
No.
Nice.
He's just trying to evade the questions.
Spelling words are really tough in this show. And so it's really obviously critical that the main spellers know their spelling words. So we've been practicing. What's your hardest spelling word? How about that?
Elanguescence.
Elanguescence. I don't even know what some of these words mean.
Mine is camacam. Rare exception to the QU rule.
Maybe Corsia.
Corsia.
Leaf, what's yours?
I don't think they're that difficult.
Oh, you're good at spelling, huh?
But the funniest one is the coochie.
Oh.
A what?
Oh, what? How about you, Mariah? What's your hardest word?
Oh, none of mine are actually that hard. It's just that they all. I get so flustered. I have a hard time remembering how to spell anything. What did I misspell in rehearsal the other day? Something super easy. Siphon.
Oh,
Siphon.
Apparently, I can't spell siphon.
Tilapia.
Yeah, tilapia.
How about you, Joe?
I get staphylococcus at one point. That was,
No, but what's the hardest
moments
word?
in that word?
Yeah, but what word did you get? All right, I stole that one, Dan.
It's all right.
Well, when folks get out of the spelling bee, when they make a wrong spelling, Mr. Panch rings the bell and they have to leave. And the comfort counselor comes and comforts them. And that's RJ Raposa, who's not here. But I do have a little clip of him from the other night at rehearsal.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
So let's just see what this looks like.
That dude is my prayer.
you. Here's my prayer.
He's famous for making up lyrics, so we never know what's going to come out of his mouth. So.
Oh,
And
God.
that was our famed stage manager standing in for an audience volunteer.
Yeah,
Owen.
So that could be you. Any one of you could be
anyone.
You could get sung at.
You could get sang to, sung at, pointed at.
Okay, we're going to play now. I'm going to leave, and I'm going to leave the two adults in charge, Mr. Pant and Miss Rona Lisa Peretti. I'm going to leave them in charge, and I'm going to take off. I'll come back when you're done.
All right.
All right.
Here we go. Are we transforming?
All right, boys and girls. Yes, I think our audience is going to look.
Can you hear me?
To meeting you. Yes,
Can you hear me?
Mr. Pant.
I hear you.
Is the camera working?
I see you,
I
sir.
see you.
Mr.
We're good.
How come I can't see anyone else?
Because the.
Oh wait, my monitor's on.
Leaf, you don't need to
There we
be
go.
that close, honey.
Yep. Don't fog up the.
So we thought that we would start with a couple questions because we want our audience to get to know a little bit about our wonderful young people in the show. So Mr. Panch and I are going to take turns asking each of you some questions. Are you ready?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There is no bell in this, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, thank goodness.
Might I remind you though that to use appropriate language, please.
Like what?
Like no foul language, no slang terms, none of that.
Nobody say a coochie.
I don't know what that means.
That's right. Our champion,
Is that a TikTok?
Mr. Tolentino. Let's actually start with our champion from last year, Chip Tolentino. We have our first question to you. Are you ready?
Go right ahead.
All right. Other than spelling, what would you say is your favorite after-school activity?
Ooh, it's either scouts or baseball. And
You only
I
get to
guess I
choose
gotta
one.
hand it to baseball.
Handed to baseball. All right, thank you. And Marcy, the same question to you. Other than spelling, what is your favorite after-school activity?
Well, after school, I will usually practice piano for an hour and practice my languages for an hour. And then I usually practice gymnastics. And then I do my chores and homework. And then I go to sleep.
Wow. That's great.
Thank you.
What time is your bedtime, honey?
Oh, it's usually 11:30 if I finish.
Okay.
Everything.
If you finish. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. Mr. Panch, do you want to ask the next question?
I do. This one is for Olive and Logan. Don't answer at the same time, though. That would be chaos. If you could eat lunch with any person, living or dead, you'd eat with a living person, wouldn't you? Why would you eat lunch with a dead person? Oh, wait, I didn't finish. Who would it be and why? Oh, I see. Living or if you get it. We'll start with you, Olive.
Okay, I would eat lunch with my mom
Why?
because I haven't seen her in a long time, and I have a lot to tell her, and I really want to talk to her about me and the spelling bee and my words that I've been learning.
This seems like a wasted question. Sorry, Olive, but obviously the answer is Michelle Obama. That is who you would have lunch with. Clearly.
And why is that?
She is the girl boss of the highest order.
Okay.
Right.
Next
Logan,
question.
we love your answer, but we also appreciate Olive's answer as well. So thank you for sharing. Okay, next up is Barfy. Mr.
It's Barfay.
Barfy.
Barfay.
Mr. Barfy, we're wondering, what would you like to be when you grow up?
Well, when I grow up, I would like to be a scientist and just further the knowledge of the human race. Um, I'm sorry, what was that? Was someone Miss Park? I'm not familiar with you, but I don't appreciate the sass coming from your direction.
I
It
believe
was
that was
my
a
dog.
scoff. She was scoffing.
It was my dog. Keep
Hmm.
going, Mr. Barfy.
It's parfait. I
Okay, so a scientist. What would you know what area of science you'd like to study?
Well, I believe that there are major gains to be made in the styles of sociology, but really more in podiatry and psychology and their interactions between the brain and foot, as they are the opposite
Mm.
ends of the body and can really do some amazing things together.
Okay, thank you. And Leaf, how about you, honey? What would you like to be when you grow up? Leaf, Mr. Coney Bear.
Yes.
Hi. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I anything that lets me um, collect pine cones and maybe throw some glitter on them, and also be a fashion designer because I love to make my own clothes, and um, maybe someone who works at a cat cafe.
Oh, I want to change my answer if I didn't answer yet, but I also want to do that.
Work at a
Yeah,
cat cafe?
Cat cafe.
Me
So
too. I want
why
to do
would
that too.
cats
Good
need to
I
go
answer.
to
think
a
I would
cafe?
Wow.
We love
I'm
cats in
allergic to
this
cats.
cast.
Cat cafe.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I have
Okay.
12 cats.
Leaf, have you ever tried designing outfits for cats?
Sometimes I put a cape on my cat Bluey, and we run around in the backyard. And well, I can't share the rest of that story.
Is he so fluffy?
Yeah,
I-
Bluey is an orange cat.
I think we're getting off topic here. We
You
have a
think?
list of questions that we must adhere to. If this is any indication of how the bee is going to go, I'm already breaking out in hives.
Already breaking out in
Leaf
hives.
is fun.
Thanks, Doug. I mean, Mr. Pinch.
That's Mr. Panch, Chip. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Panch, what's our next question?
This question is for you, Chip. If you had $100, American, I assume, what would you buy?
Oh, that's an easy one. A new glove, and then as much bubble gum as I could chew.
And how much is that exactly?
Probably because he has a big mouth.
Okay, now
Hey,
I seem
There's
to
a lot of
remember
good-
setting
Whoa,
some ground
whoa,
rules
whoa.
for this conversation. One of which is respect.
I don't think you
And
said
we all
anything
know
on
how to
respect. I
spell
think you just
respect,
said
don't we?
Gum chewing
curse
champion,
words.
barf.
Okay,
Now
okay.
that
that's
is
a
just
compliment.
uncalled
I mean,
for.
the
All
more
right,
gum you can
ladies
fit
and
in your mouth,
gentlemen.
that's like
Okay,
really
okay.
that's a good compliment.
Yeah.
If you had $100, what would you buy, Olive?
10 packs of regular regular M&Ms with no peanuts for my new friend, Barf,
Yeah, don't
and
forget peanuts.
a lot of books.
A lot of books.
A lot of books. However many books, $100 minus 10 packs of M&Ms with no peanuts.
Excellent answer.
Very thoughtful,
A good
Miss
answer.
Ostrovsky. Very thoughtful. All right, Miss Park. I feel like we might already know the answer to this question, but if you were an animal, what kind would you be?
I would be a penguin.
So not a cat. Okay, just making sure that we're out of the cat conversation now.
Just a
penguin.
penguin.
I think that was the other one who was
Oh,
obsessed with cats.
Just a penguin.
Okay, wonderful. And Logan, how about you? What kind of animal would you be?
Oh, definitely a cat.
Back to cats. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Because they're fuzzy and also they're very smart. And cats are smart, and I am too. And so that just seems like the perfect animal for me.
Okay. Thank you.
It makes sense.
Pet them like this.
This question is also for you, Logan. What person has most influenced your love of spelling?
My Love of spelling. Now, I would have to say that would be former President Donald Trump, because he was sort of a prime example of what not to be. And I want to know how to speak the English language in a fluent way and also spell all of the words that I want to say out loud. So I am just really striving to just not be like him. So I want to be better
Okay.
when I
So
go
All
into
right.
politics
All
myself.
right. Okay. One final question. We'd like to do a little round robin action. Can each of you offer, what kind of advice would you offer for people who want to excel at spelling? And we'll start with Mr. Barfy.
It's Barfay. My advice would be don't mess up.
Okay.
Next.
concise.
Mr.
Solid
Strovsky.
advice, barf.
Don't mess up. Mrs. Strovsky, what
Oh.
advice would you offer spellers?
I would say read a lot of books and look at your dictionary as much as you can every single day. And when you're spelling, spell really slowly.
Thank you. Mr. Tolentino.
Study hard, play hard, but at the end of the day, you got to have the heart of a champion, like me.
Oh, yes, you do need the heart of a champion. All right. Miss Park.
My advice would be to figure out what you have to do, put in the work to do it, and execute.
Okay. Miss Schwarzengrubenier.
It is really helpful if you have a family member just practice with you and do drills. And also, if you fail, then they should really give you a punishment so that you know not to do that mistake anymore. Also, eat a healthy breakfast.
Thank you. And last but not least, Mr. Leaf Coney Bear, what advice would you give young spellers?
If you had fun, you've won.
Thanks, y'all. That was
Let's do that every day.
yeah, well, we got a couple
We'll
weeks.
start rehearsals. You guys will get into character with questions.
I had
Oh my
so many good
goodness.
answers.
Well, we hope that you had a little fun tonight, and we hope that you're going to get tickets to the show. Tickets are on sale now. And I will tell you that they are $2 more at the door. So get them now so you can get a little discount for those. You can go right to our website at www.theater444.com. Theater with an R-E. We're changing the world's opinion of the word theater. And if you can get to our website, you can find the tickets right at the top of our website. We have a Thursday night performance, a Friday night performance, a Saturday night, and a Sunday afternoon. So we hope that you'll come see us and grab some tickets to the show. And before we kind of take off, I wanted to once again thank our patrons for the 2022 season. You stepped up for us again. Thank you so much. Your donations are so helpful to us. They keep us going and keep us in a place to keep producing theater in the Finger Lakes. So we really appreciate that, and thank you so much for that. If you would like to donate and you haven't done that, you can also do that on our website. Also, we are our fiscal sponsor is Fractured Atlas, so you can donate through Fractured Atlas, or you can donate directly to us. So thank you for that, and we are super excited this summer because we are going to be bringing to the stage Rent the musical. And
Woohoo!
so excited because it's super hard to get the rights to Rent. And so we're excited. It's going to be in August 11th through 14th. So save the date. And if you are compelled to come and join us perform, auditions are June 6th and 7th, and you'll hear more about auditions coming up. But we really do hope you'll join us because it's going to be phenomenal. We are going to be performing that show at the Black Box Theater, the Pat Collins Black Box Theater at the Geneva Community Center. And I bet you've never seen Rent in a Black Box Theater before. So it's going to be unique all to itself. So thank you all for joining me tonight. And we hope to see you at the show. And anybody want to say anything else? Any final words? Anyone? Anyone?
Goodbye.
Buy a ticket.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.